You're together. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes, hello, Alistair. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear us?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, let me turn the music off. Hang on.
Is that?
Yeah. We start every live stream with that.
I like it.
Yes, indeed. You guys all right?
Yeah, good. Thanks. I was just saying that you had a lovely singing voice, Alistair.
No. I'll let you say that. I can either confirm or deny. Should we just go straight in? Yeah, because we're 2:35. Okay. Oh, actually, I just remembered that we're already live. Sorry about that. Right. Let's
Hello,
everyone. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot I went live at 2:30.
I told Bob that you were going to be anxious about the time, but he thought, "What's a couple of minutes?"
No, I wouldn't say anxious. So the time is 35 minutes past 2. This is the 2:30 stream, and no, honestly, I don't care. I'm at least 10 minutes late for every single one of these I've ever done. So what are we here for, Tania? We're promoting something special, aren't we?
We are. We're promoting our Christmas special of Pedants Revolt at the Backyard Comedy Club on Tuesday, the 16th. Good grief, the 16th of December.
Now you are completely like me. I always forget the date of my own events. Listen, I've linked to it in the description to this video. So guys, when you're watching this back, if you want to book tickets for this marvelous event on the 16th of December, is that right?
Yeah.
16th, Backyard Comedy Club. Pedants Revolt. People might not know what that is, Tania, unbelievably, although it is fast becoming one of my favorite things on the internet. Like genuinely. Do you want to tell people what it is? Can I play a bit of it? What do you want me to do here?
Yeah, play a bit of it. To sort of summarize, it began as a joke when we were working on Apocalypse that Bob would correct me on my English, and basically via the medium of his father. So one day he said to me, "Well, it really irritates my father when people say research instead of research." And I was like, "Oh, right, Bob." And then a few minutes later, I thought, "Wait a second, did I say research instead of research?" Anyway, this passive-aggressive correction continued for months, and we came up with this idea of Pedants Revolt, which was the irritating habit some people have of correcting others. But in the way we've done it in this radio play that's not on the radio but is online, is Bob's wonderful father, Tom Moran, and I are talking at length about language, and Bob is getting increasingly worked up. It's very old school humor, I think, classic comedy.
That's what I love about it. It feels like a throwback to when things on the radio were good.
Yeah, it's in some ways a tribute to a lot of those old radio shows used to be on Radio 4 and things that were all about grammar and language, and they had very, very smart people making witty puns all the time. And my dad is a huge fan of all of those and still listens to them. And
nice.
Yeah, so we sort of thought, well, the original idea was to just try and do a quiz show like that, but then Tania kind of took that idea and turned it into more of a play.
Okay.
Different characters, where these two characters kind of keep inadvertently going into a quiz with each other and forcing me to be the kind of quiz master, which I'm very reluctant to do, and I get increasingly frustrated by the whole thing. That's the idea.
I do like you as the sort of straight man, if you like, getting
It's
more
really,
and more annoyed by the whole thing.
It's a really fun part to play. Yeah,
he's got all the best lines. The next episode has made me cry with laughter. We just put out number 4 today, but number 5 should be out in the next couple of days. And there are 6 parts to the series. And then at the Christmas special, we've got cameos from those of the people that have been in the whole, that have popped up at different moments during the whole shebang.
Right. So you've got 6 episodes.
Sorry?
You've got 6 episodes, and then it culminates in the Christmas special, which is recorded live at the event on the 16th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and the concept with that is sort of that I've had enough, and I've decided to organise this big event to finally draw a line under the whole thing and actually do a proper quiz, what I hope will be a kind of professional level quiz to decide once and for all who's the winner, and then we can forget the whole thing. But inevitably, it turns into a disaster and doesn't quite pan out like that.
Oh man, that sounds great. Okay. Well, but how would people come along to this event, Tanya? What would they need to do? How do people get into the audience? I don't understand. How would that work?
I know, it's outrageous. There are any tickets available, but that's because we've only just gone on sale. And
Okay.
so you just have to go to the website. In
Right.
fact, you have to scroll down, because if you look for Balance Revolt, you can't find it. But we have linked it absolutely everywhere. It's on our Twitter, it's on our Substack, everywhere you can find it. It's at the Backyard Comedy Club, and you can buy your tickets there. If you just scroll down to the 16th of December.
Anyone attached, your social media, it's attached to all of your social media. Tamara Edwards, Bob Moran.
Yes.
That's how it's attached to the link of this video. Because I did the same as you. I put Pedants Revolt into Google and I just got a bunch of nonsense that's not what I was looking for, which is
not us.
Christmas special. But it's also on the Backyard Comedy website. And just to sort of warn people, this channel's got 9,400 subscribers. They're not all going to be able to get in, are they? Because there's not that many tickets available. So some people listening to this will be disappointed. I guess it's a case of the people that get the tickets first get to come in. Is that how it's going to work?
That's going to be how it works. First come, first serve.
Yeah, probably only the first 9,000 of your subscribers will get in.
Okay, it's tense, guys. It's tense. Don't fall out in the comments. There's enough tickets for you all to come. Okay, in that case, let me just see if I can figure out how you do this. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is play. Okay, I can definitely. Okay, so I have to press this, right? Okay, that's done that. Right. What I'm trying to do is play a bit of episode 1, which is my favorite. Is episode 1. Why is that? I think it probably could listen to it more.
I don't know. That was the pilot, Alistair. So I think episode 5 will be your favorite.
Okay, everyone will have their own favorite, but right. Let me just play a bit of this for the good people listening in. Right, here we go. I know how to do this. Don't worry. Here we go. Are you happy about this? Here we go. So, right, play. Oh, wait, I don't want to miss the intro music because that's also one of my favorite bits. So old school.
Yeah.
Let me crank it up.
Pedants Revolt, starring Tom Moran Sr., Tania Edwards, and Bob Moran. Episode 1, Bob Loves Jazz.
Dear, oh dear. For goodness sake. Did you see this circulation? Extraordinary. This chap expects to sell firewood. Top quality firewood. Wood that is such high quality it must be burned. Listen to this. Completely unique opportunity. It's either unique or it isn't. Prices are impossible to beat. Perhaps he means the price is impossible to beat inasmuch as one cannot beat a price.
Tom, they're here.
He might as well have said quite flammable.
Tom, what are you waiting for?
The peace and silence of the grave.
Could you please open the door?
Certainly reasonably priced, if blunderingly pitched.
Will you get the door?
Where have you taken it?
Oh, I'll go.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
This is Tanya.
Oh, hello.
Hello, very nice to meet you.
And you.
Tom?
Can you go and help your mother?
Yeah, do either of you want a drink?
Either.
Do either of you want to drink?
G&T, please.
Yes, indeed. Gin and tonic would be most satisfactory.
Either.
Idyllic for idyllic.
Espresso for espresso.
Mischievous.
Schedule.
The.
Harass.
Yeah, that one is infuriating. Tune for tune.
Nauseous.
Oh. Affidavit.
Here you go. 2 gin and tonics.
Almond for almond.
Controversy.
Thank you, Bob.
Did you just say almond?
Almond.
Almond. Nobody says almond.
Everybody says almond.
Who says almond?
What do you say?
Almond. That's
no,
right,
no
isn't
one,
it?
No one says almond.
I would say almond.
It's almond.
No,
that's nuts.
I'm sorry, I can't get enough of that. I can't get enough of that. So, you know,
So
that's
what you're listening to there is basically my entire childhood. That's what I grew up with. To the
whose
point
idea
where
was this?
my brothers and I were just terrified to open our mouths in front of our father. Now, it wasn't quite that bad, but there's a lot of what is in this are the things that he would always tell us off for growing up.
My
This
mother
must be great for him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he loves it. Yeah.
It's
Starring one of these things that he loves.
Yeah.
And also, it's because we've had such interesting people in it. So, our friend Paul, who wrote the jingle that you like, he keeps resurfacing as a character. And then Vivara, the pianist, she pops up in episode 6, and her husband's an opera singer. He has a cameo role, and we just have all of these different funny characters turning up throughout. And so he's met lots of fun, interesting people, hasn't he, your father, while he's been indulging his passion for correction.
Yeah, my dad's he's always actually been quite creative, like me, but he had to spend his life being a lawyer, which he hated, and he would much rather have been doing things like this. So it's so nice that in his later years he gets
in the prime of his life, he's getting to do it. And we have
well done for sorting that out.
Law as well, being an ass, which I think he takes a private satisfaction in delivering.
Yeah, he's tried to put in a lot of digs about lawyers, but we had to cut some of them out.
So, is he excited about the live show?
He is. We're currently working on that. We were rehearsing it yesterday.
It's hilarious. Bob has absolutely doing a stunning job on that script. It's really funny.
But he
writes the script, is it both of you?
Yeah. Well, no, Tania's written most of the main episodes, but I've written a lot of the live thing just because I'm a bit better at the quiz format.
He's so fed up. Every time we record an episode, there's still no quiz. And so Bob's really gone to town on forcing me into the quiz format, and I've gone to town on ruining it for him again.
Well, how have you ruined it?
Well, in as much as I think, Bob, you're seeking structure, aren't you?
Tania does not like quizzes.
Right.
Right. So, and I do, and my father obviously does. He listens to all the odd ones all the time. And so her attempts to actually put the quiz elements into the script have sometimes not really been an actual quiz.
Right.
And I've got slightly frustrated, but then the good thing is we then use that frustration and just put it into the script. So
it does smack of frustration in bits, yeah.
And the recording process has been fairly intense and chaotic because, as you probably are familiar with, Alistair, Tania tends to do things quite last minute sometimes.
Right, yeah.
And so a lot of the time, everyone would show up on the day to record, and the script would be only half finished. So we would have to be writing.
Just sometimes all the copies weren't printed, but they were always there.
Anyway, it's intense, but it can be creatively very useful because of the energy it creates.
In fact, when Bob was telling me how we had to have this Christmas special, and he kept telling me off, "No, Tania, no, it's got to be a quiz, Tania," and I kept saying, "Yes, this is the energy that we need for the stage."
That is the exact energy.
Yeah,
it's quite gag heavy, the script as well.
Well, the live special is outrageously gag heavy. I mean, it's pretty.
It's a gag a second, really.
Yeah,
it's everyone's going to be there from the series.
Everybody involved in the series will appear at some point in the live special. Yeah,
sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've listened to that first one. I probably listened to about 7 times in a row when it first came out, because there's loads that you miss because it's quite fast paced as well. So you listen back to it and you're like, well, oh yeah, that bit, which is the sign for me of a good sitcom, when you can watch it again and again. You see little bits that you missed.
Yeah, so, Tania does speak quite quickly.
Yeah,
in fact, there were some times when we listened back to the finished recording and we thought something had gone wrong and it was running at double speed, but that was just the way Tania was delivering the lines.
Paul actually said he went back to because he would film it, not to put it out as a video, but just to make the editing process easier, which was necessary, as not everybody could turn up at the same times of day. And I was so insistent that he'd put this particular bit at double time that he went back to the film and he said to me, "I know that you think it must be impossible for anyone to speak at this pace, but you did, Tania. That's you." He's been fantastic. Rodriguez, who's produced this.
It's very well produced, isn't it? It's very high quality. It feels like a proper radio program that you would listen to with a huge budget and etc. etc.
Well, thank you.
Sadly, no budget, but a labour of love.
That surprises me. Yeah. That surprises me. Like the music, even the photo of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's all very well produced.
We're very lucky because of different projects we've both been involved with over the last few years. We've just met loads of very, very talented people who are willing to work free of charge.
That does always help.
Yeah,
that doesn't always help. So, was there a series 2 planned, do you think?
Well, Tom's come up with some great ideas for further episodes, but I think Bob's ready to draw a line under it.
But yeah, in real life and as my character, I'm sort of ready to draw a line under it. But my dad is really keen to do another series.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
He does have a fantastic idea, doesn't he? To do one on the trains and talk at length about all of the announcements that frustrate him and ruin his day-to-day life.
That sounds like a good one.
Well, obviously, I've been traveling up to London quite a bit with Dad to record these things, so we've spent a lot of time on the trains, and being on the train just infuriates him. Both the tannoy announcements and the people with the trolley, pretty much, and then conversations overheard in the carriage. And then he just said, actually, this would be a perfect setting for an episode.
Does he actually get proper annoyed?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And by the way, that's been the strangest thing, because I did always think that this was a bit of a joke, but it turns out that Bob's father takes this stuff immensely seriously, and so does Bob. It's been quite stressful.
He said it yesterday, actually, and the thing is, he doesn't say these things quietly. He makes sure everybody else can hear him. And we were standing on the platform waiting for the train up yesterday morning, and the chap, as the train was pulling into the station, came over the tannoy and said about the carriages, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, "Please wait until the train has come to a complete stand before entering." And my father just starts shouting, "A complete stand? What's it going to do? Sprout legs and raise to its full height?" And all these commuters are just staring at him as if some kind of nutcase.
It's kind of nice that there's someone out there defending the language, though. You know what I mean?
Well, part of the whole thing we've tried to do with this is obviously there are quite a lot of people who care about this stuff. And on the one hand, it is very important. On the other hand, it can be irritating and people can take it too far. And what it often means is that you become quite antisocial when you care about this stuff.
Because you forget about everything else. You forget about the situation that you're in, because you just become completely preoccupied by other people's mistakes.
Yeah, and if somebody's speaking to you, you're not listening to the content of anything they're saying. You're just trying to pick them up on
hesitation, deviation. That's one of my favourite bits.
It's one of my favourite bits. I wanted to bring it back for the live episode, but Bob's told me off.
Why? That's so good.
I can still get my way, Alistair. I still get my way.
What I actually said was, if we do it again in the live episode, we have to try and run it as they do in the actual quiz, when they actually do just a minute, where they buzz in to say hesitation, and then it's,
which obviously wouldn't be the same joke, would it?
Which wouldn't be the same joke. Also, I've tried not to do too much directly ripping off existing quiz shows.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why my version is better.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'm getting a little window into the creative process here now, just on this chat. It's good. It's good. So, final time for the people. Tanya, when is this event again?
This event is in London at Backyard Comedy Club on Tuesday, the 16th of December, 2025. Nice. And it's going to be a big Christmas party. The show's hilarious. Everybody's going to be in it. And then afterwards, we're going to have a drink and chat and have a nice time. You know how I like to hang out after shows, Alistair. It's going to be
You do. As do I. Unfortunately, I'm often called away.
Oh, I do.
You know, it's unfortunate. You know, we can't all swan around on the train the whole time. Some of us have to.
And Alistair, we have a show left as well that you should mention. We've got one date left this year at Battle. At
Is that
home.
sold out? What about Chichester? Can people still come to that?
It's sold out.
It's completely sold out, is it?
Yes, there's still
That's
some tickets for
our
Battle.
events, isn't it?
Yes,
Sell out, and people need to get tickets as soon as they can.
exactly.
But you're telling me there's one that isn't sold out? Is that?
I think it's nearly sold out, but not quite. And that's in Battle on the 12th of December. That's you and me.
That's me and you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not as important as our Christmas special, but yeah, if you're in
okay.
the Sussex area, then
Okay. So
squeeze into that space.
primarily come see Bob and Tanya. Sorry?
I said you are on top form at the moment. I don't know if your listeners know this, but as a stand-up, when you're trying to leave a gig, which I tend not to try and leave quite as fast as Alistair, but the one thing that can draw you back into any room is hearing the act after you die a miserable death, and you already know that they're going to die within about 3 seconds of them going on stage because the air is physically sucked out of the room, and that draws back any comedian that's on their way out, and they go back to watch their fellow comics die on their arse. And it's been a tragedy for me that as we've both really built up our stuff over this tour, that you're getting better and better. I watched you the other day just in a rage because you were excellent.
Sorry, Tanya. Possibly, I'm sure you weren't really in a rage. It didn't seem like you were in a rage. Unless it was that time you left. Okay, so 16th of December, live at the Backyard Comedy Club. The tickets are in the description to this video. I give it my highest recommendation. Anybody watching this, I would strongly recommend you get down there to see the live show. You'll get to see the live recording. You'll get to have a chat with Tanya and Bob. They'll be down there hanging out. And yeah, it's potentially.
Okay. So Alistair, if Alistair's there, he'll stay for a good couple of hours afterwards.
Exactly.
Have a chat as well.
I'll stay for as long as normal.
Yeah.
On there. So that'll be good. Okay, right. Thanks, guys. You guys know what to do. Get your tickets. The link is in the description. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will be back the next time we have a fantastic event to promote. See you soon, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.